Welcome along everybody to Imola, just down the road from Ferrari HQ, and they know a thing or two about pace, and pace today is king. It's qualifying day, and it's great to have you with us.
Top 5 cars as things stand: Ocon, Tsunoda, Iwasa, Albon and Norris. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Iwasa, Albon and Norris. And just behind us are Sainz, Hülkenberg and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1.4. That's P1, and we're in front of Leclerc, Piastri and Tsunoda. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute, 0.6. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Verstappen and Sainz. And just behind us are Ocon, Piastri and Gasly. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:13.8. They're on provisional pole. Right, their best lap, 1 minute, 13.8.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo e Dino Ferrari. The clue's in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. One lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hadjar, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Iwasa, Norris, Albon, Doohan, Hülkenberg, Vesti, Leclerc, Joe, Behrman, Fittipaldi, Théo Pourchaire and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of...
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, you've got P3, well done. They're on fresh mediums. Ocon's behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps. All right, 31 laps to go now. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Pushing hard now, he's put in the fastest lap of the race. Max ahead now. Okay, gap ahead, 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1:16.5. We're slower by 9/10 a lap at the moment. it. Let's try and get past them quickly. You smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate. Max has dropped out of the race. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish this race strong. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Condition still looking good. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. Behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, Isack, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push, and use it all up. Some information on Leclerc. They're retiring from the race. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Ocon's behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Final lap, push. Fantastic drive, that's just fantastic. Amazing, you deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Isack Hadjar takes the checkered flag and wins.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.